Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabby and you're watching Got to Gab. I wanted to go ahead and get started and talk to you guys about goals and how to set them in a way that makes sure that you achieve them. Of course, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into this week's video. I think it's important to note that everyone has goals. We've been asked probably since we were small kids, what do you want to be with when you grow up? That's the goal. Where do you see yourself in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? All of those are goals. What are some other ones? What are your New Year's resolutions? That's a goal. And I think what happens a lot of times is that we write down or we come up with so many different ideas and goals, and we try to accomplish all of them at one time. And it's just not the most effective way to really achieve your goals. Now, the first thing I want to make sure that I mention is that if you aren't writing down your goals, it's kind of like they don't even exist. If you're not using a vision board or writing them in a journal or something that's going to make you stop and look at them every single day, it's like it doesn't exist. As soon as you start to lose motivation, if you can look up on your wall and see your vision board, you're going to think, dang, I had real vision. I'm going to get back to it, right? So make sure that you're writing them down. If you don't write them down, it's basically like they don't even exist. So like I said before, trying to set 15, 20 goals all at one time and trying to achieve them simultaneously is really difficult and can be a surefire way to cause burnout. While I think it's super awesome that you're motivated and you're ready to take charge and change your life, there's a way to do it to make sure that you follow through. Now, this is what I've been doing. Of course, like I've told you guys so many times before, I am new at this. Everything that I bring to you guys, it is something that I'm trying to better myself and be better tomorrow than I am today. And so this is one of the things that I do when I am writing down and setting my goals. The first thing that I do is I group them. So I group them in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, something along that. You don't have to use those exact same categories, but I try to group them into their time frames. Now, the goals that I set in the 3 months is probably going to be 1 or 2 of them, 6 months, 3 or 4. 1 year could be 10 goals, 5 years, 50 goals, 10 years, 100 goals. Obviously, in that first increment, it's a shorter period of time, so it's going to be less goals. It's the right now. What do I think that I can achieve in the next 3 months? I think it's important to make sure that the goals that you set in your 3-month frame are very detailed and very short period of time. Can you accomplish more than 1 or 2 goals in a 3-month period? Of course you can. It just depends on how long it's going to take for that goal to be accomplished. Once you've set your goals, take the goals that you put in your 3-month category and we're going to mind map them. Let's say one of your goals for the next 3 months is to lose 25 to 30 pounds. What are the things that you need to do, that you know you need to do to make sure you can reach that goal? Maybe one of your steps is to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. Maybe it's to also go to the gym 3 times a week. And let's say your last one is to cut out fast food completely out of your diet, right? Once you've created your single central goal and you create the ideas that you have around it on how you're going to get there, then it's time to focus on each of those steps and figure out what is going to be required of you. Let me explain that again. In the center here, we have the goal, lose 25 to 30 pounds. And around it, we have drink more water, cut out fast food, and go to the gym 3 times a week. That first goal of drink more water, we're gonna make it the new center bubble, right? These are mind maps. I can't remember what they're really called. Venn diagrams? Could be make Venn diagrams. That's the bubble. I don't know, not important. So now drinking water has become your new central focus. What things do you need to make sure that you're drinking more water? Okay, let's say you add drinking water to your morning routine, which is what we talked about last week. Let's say instead of trying to drink random cups of water and tally that all day. You buy a water bottle that you only have to fill up twice before you reach your goal. Something simple that you know you can do. Finish one in the morning, finish one at night before you go to bed. Let's say another thing that you do is you track your water in an app or something or another, okay? Once you've had those steps, you have the steps of what you need to do to accomplish your main goal, and then your steps have steps, things that are going to help you make sure that you complete that step every week. That makes sense? If that makes sense and you're picking up what I'm putting down, put a comment in the comment box and let me know you're still with me. Now, once you've done that for all of your 3-month goals, you've looked at your goal, looked at the steps you need to complete to get there, and then the things that are going to help you complete those steps. Pick which one goal, just one, that you can give your 150% to. Just one. Now, with this being said, I want to make sure that it is known just because you have this one main focus for the next month or 3 months, however long it takes you to accomplish this goal, doesn't mean that all of your other goals, just like put them in the trash can or on the bookshelf to collect dust. That's not what that means. What it means is if it comes down to your goal of I want to lose 25 to 30 pounds and your goal of I want to gain 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, if it comes down to preparing a healthy meal for yourself or creating content for YouTube, right now, your main goal is to lose that 25 to 30 pounds. So maybe you take this time to focus on feeding food that is good for your body, that makes you happy, that's going to push you towards accomplishing that goal. And creating content for YouTube, though still a goal for yours, being monetized or 4,000 subscribers, whatever, still a goal of yours, it takes a back seat this time. When it's YouTube's turn to shine or that secondary goal's turn to shine, then other things will take a back seat to it. But your main focus right now is that number one goal. Setting these goals, setting goals in general, is so much more about pushing yourself to becoming the person you want to become. The happier, healthier, richer, more successful, kinder, more compassionate, full of passion you that you can be. And of course, that is all that I want for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next week.